What's up, everyone, and welcome to Classic Video Review. That one place you're guaranteed to get a movie review every so often. And with it being the month of January, of course, I've decided to punish myself and watch the Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen movies because my wife has a bunch of them on VHS. And a lot of the ones that I've done have been their last ones that they did. And so I thought I'd go a little bit back and do a sports movie because I guess the skiing, man. Well, this one they're actually competing, and this is Switching Goals. You guys are back here real quick. Now, Warner Brothers distribute it. I don't know how much they have to do with it, but it's totally this company right here. Now I'm gonna take a look here real quick just to see if. Okay, so it looks like different writer and director. So you have the twin girls, they're sisters. One is sportsy, the other one is the girly girl, doesn't want to break a nail. The dad is his team is the Hurricanes. He's got the one daughter on there that's super good. They've won, I think, 4 championships, but they're going into a new season, new year, which is now considered co-ed. So things are going to be a lot more tougher and harder. And the one girl kind of wants the sporty girl wishes she could get a boyfriend and not do as many sports, and the girly girl wishes she could impress her dad and do the sports. It's so the mom overhears this. She talks to the dad and convinces him, basically tells him, like, look, you got to pick Emma first. And so he does. He picks her first. The other girl gets picked by this doofus guy. She ends up hating the team that she's on because they're like super lazy, eating pizza, not winning. She don't care for her teammates. And then there's Emma, who's bad at it, and she's just like getting ridiculed by the other players. She's not doesn't know any of the calls or plays. And then they decide, you know what? Let's switch places because nobody will ever know, really. That's the cap. But anyways, they try to tell the mom that the mom is lets them know that she's got these appointments, so she won't be able to do or show up to the games. And so they realize, oh, we don't need to tell her because they knew if they told her, she'd probably cancel it out. So they did tell the dad. And basically, it is their idea at the end of the day. And he did go with it, though. Because he realized that's what they actually wanted. But he did fight with it a little bit. So they were doing their practices, doing good. People are, both sides are shocked. The mom's starting to figure things out. Like the one girl wants to go to the library because that's the plan. Like when they leave, yeah. And then there's a boy who's into the one girl who is supposed to be the girly girl, but really it's the sporty one, and the sporty one really likes it. It ends up being a big cluster mess, but eventually she and the boy hit it off and they're fine. Dude, I don't know. And then the mom, she ends up coaching one of the teams, which, by the way, she is like a psychic and wants to get into people's minds. But then she finds out she's got a competitive spirit, which she takes over the doofus's team when she calls out the girls for what they're doing, and they switch teams. The mom and dad are now fighting, which, to be fair, she's super harsh on him, considering. I mean, yeah, he went with it, but it was the girls' idea. The girls really wanted this. It wasn't like he was like, "Hey, listen, what if we do this?" No, it was on them, and he got the blunt of it. Which makes me wonder, did the girls ever tell the mom that it was their idea? I don't know. But anyways, she gets so good at coaching that the crappy team and the Hurricanes are now at the finals. They're the last two. By the way, there is a British coach, and I'm in the midst of watching Passport to Paris. I will save my comments for that for when we get to this one because the accents are way over the top. Anyways, it comes down to the final big game. And before that, they're doing a practice and they realize that the girly girl is actually really good at goalie, but she doesn't want to tell her dad. Comes down to the last game, scores tied 0-0. Last little bit of time, the Hurricanes goalie goes down. The one daughter from the other team tells the dad, you got to put her on it. She's really great. She blocked all my shots. Puts her in. Comes down to the last few seconds, bam, kicks the ball. The girl blocks it, and everyone wins. It's a tie game, which I was curious how they were going to do this. Which team was going to win? Was it going to be a random team? I'm thinking it's going to be a random team, but tie. But of course, then the mom comes up and goes, let's go into overtime or whatever. And he's like, no, no, we're all winners here. Ugh. It wasn't as bad as the last several that I've watched. This is, okay, I'll be honest with you, this was probably the best one. Still isn't for me, but it wasn't cringy. It was just a kid's movie at the end of the day. It was just, this is definitely a movie made for girls, little girls. And I'm sure they would love it and enjoy it. Oops. Obviously, it's not meant for me. But I will say, though, at the end of the day, this one was far better than The Challenge, When in Rome. What other ones did I watch? Oh, gosh, that last one. What was it called? Something there. Getting There? And then Our Lips Are Sealed. Yeah, the Switching Goals is probably the best. But however, I'm in the midst of, as I said, I don't know where I'm at because I'm watching. It's on VHS. I don't have a period of like how much is left on the film. Oh, I don't like that one. That's a bad one too. But they came out around the same time, so I thought screw it. Plus, to be fair, the only reason why I'm watching these ones, 87 minutes. I believe the other one is too. But thank you for watching, and I will see you again very soon with another one of these Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen reviews. Oh, star rating. Shoot, I'm forgetting to do that. I'll give it a 2. It had some heart. You know what? Here's why it gets a 2. The acting isn't bad. There are parts where it is like, come on, guys. You're supposed to be professional. The writing. There was some kind of dark jokes in there, by the way. Or maybe it's Passport to Paris. I'm literally watching them back to back. I don't know. Yeah, I give it a 2. It's not for me, but maybe it's for you. Go check it out. Like I said, I've found them on Amazon, but you gotta buy them. Try YouTubing it. You never know. I'm strictly sticking to the tape, though. I haven't had any issues with mine, so. But yeah, I will see you again soon. Goodbye.